Hi, my name is Nicole Luqueta, and I am doing a project in social studies for Globalization. This is my grandma, Josie, and I'm going to be asking her some questions. Okay, Grandma, in class we are learning about globalization. Globalization is the integration of businesses, technology, governments, and individuals, and enabling them to interact with each other faster and greater than ever before. Today, I will be asking you questions about technology, which is a component of globalization, and you're going to have to answer them, okay?
Technology?
Yeah.
I don't know if I know technology.
You might.
Don't forget I'm a grandmother.
Okay. Growing up, has any then new technology interest you, and why?
Yes, I think even television started when I was growing up. And I loved it, and I always loved the music on the radio, and that's about all the technology I understood. Oh, the telephones were with me then, and I always liked decoration. And what else do you want to know?
Okay, the next question is, what invention do you believe changed the world the most, and how is it like that? Like, how did it change the world?
Probably the computers and things like that, which I never got into.
How do you believe it changed? Like, what happened?
People were able to communicate much more and better than anything else with the computer business.
Okay. Do you believe teenagers are the way they are today due to technologies such as cell phones and computers? And explain why.
I believe that they're that way because they communicate with each other and learn more much faster than we did. They're in contact with more ideas and new coming things than we were able to be.
Can you give an example?
Everything.
Like?
Anything.
You were talking...
Health. And all things that go with health, which are a lot of different things.
Okay. When the television first appeared, how did you feel, and how was it different from today's television?
Well, at that time, it was a lot old-fashioned, you would call it. Simpler. And now it gets more into sexy and dirty stuff.
Is there any difference in quality?
Oh, yes, it's much clearer. And it's more visually better than it was then.
Okay, and you never really explained how you felt when you first saw the television. Like, can you tell us a story?
I just was very happy that I was in with that time. It was very interesting. Of course, we couldn't afford it at that time right away, so we didn't get it till I was a little bit older, because everything was less money when I was growing up, and they didn't have money to get into everything then.
Okay. As you grew up with new technologies, and as more and more people of different cultures and faiths came to the U.S., did you feel that they became amazed by the simplest of things? Like, for instance, did you ever see anyone, like, gawk kind of at a microwave, something that we take for granted?
I didn't ever see anybody to be surprised with anything like that, no. Because I was the one that was the most surprised, I guess.
Do you feel that the internet has helped your life, or has it not? I know you don't use it, but by extension.
What does that mean?
Like, do you think like, for instance, if you were to tell me to go on the internet and help you, do you feel that would have helped you or not?
Oh, yes, I would have loved
Do you think
that.
I would have done it faster or slower or...
No, I just would have gotten some information that I wasn't able to get myself. And that's the thing that I would have loved about it, that I like about it. That you could look up my history a little bit and things that I didn't know about.
Do you think you would have gotten that information faster with the internet or faster without the internet?
Definitely faster. I also like to read a lot, and there's more in reading now than there was then about things that I'm interested in.
Okay, again, even though you don't have a smartphone, you know, the cell phones with all the internet and YouTube and...
I have nothing like that.
I know. Do you think it allows ideas to be transferred with a greater speed or velocity?
Definitely.
Can you explain a little?
Well, I mean, you could do it fast that way. And when I was growing up and I was younger, the only way to get to anybody was with a telephone. If you knew that my telephone number, and you didn't call anybody except your family. Now you can look up everything, government stuff and everything.
Okay, where do you think society would be today without the microwave?
It would be as slow going as it was when I was growing up without it.
Like, do you think it would take longer to heat up food, or would people just forget about heating up food and, like, only eat stuff like milk or...
No, we knew what to eat. Especially I knew because I was brought up the Italian way and we were taught to eat good, healthy food. Now you hear about it more and more people get that information from the internet maybe and television. But I got it from my mother and father.
Okay, one last question. You mentioned before you were fascinated by the decorations. Do you really see in the future how decorations, like for instance Halloween or Christmas, could get better? Like, for instance, lights?
I think there's enough decorations now. They don't have to work on that anymore.
Okay, thank you for the lovely answers.
You're welcome.
And this is Nicole signing off.